Welcome back. I'm Mariah. And the reason you have seen lately the books that have either driven Anna or me to why we write is because we have a wide range of taste that drive us to our choices of books. We're showing those due to the fact that they drive our particular style of writing. I am currently in the process of writing 3 different styles of 3 different series. 2 of them are, as one would say, generational. The second one follows one girl from the time she is a little girl until her child is grown. One series starts in the slave period and goes into an apocalyptic time period. One series takes place in, it's basically a story of a generation paying for the previous generation's sin. The story I'm focusing on with my BA is called the story that the saga I am focusing on for my BA will be the saga called the Bloodbound Saga. And I am starting in Saga 1. The first book of that saga, right now, the working title is called The Silver Tithe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's a supernatural story. The Bloodbound Saga right now is roughly planned out to be about 50 books. It's round out to be about 10 books per saga. The first book, the first saga is known as The Price of Silence. The first book is obviously the Silver Tithe. The main character is a young teenage girl. The working summary of that one is, in a kingdom where night has been the law for 42 years, the sun isn't just a memory, it's a crime. 13-year-old Anna Vance survives on the edge of the Obsidian Capital. Her life is measured out in doses of bitter tonic known as medicine. Her apothecary father uses it to keep her pulse slow, her presence invisible. Anna has spent years believing she is nothing more than a sickly girl from the slums. She is wrong. When King Valeria begins the Blood Tithe, a ruthless hunt for the reigning magic, Anna's quiet life of camouflage ends. Dragged into the palace gilded wing by the king's top general, she enters a court where politics are lethal as the executioner's axe. She is a prisoner in silk, bound by ancient forbidden spell to Julia, a royal guard who is now forced to value her life above his own. As the winter solstice approaches, her father's tonic runs out. A fire suppressed in Anna's blood begins to surface. In a palace of spies and high-stakes games, she must figure out who she is before the king finds what he's looking for. Valerius is searching for a key to eternal darkness, but he's about to find out that the fire is much harder to control than the shadows. So, who is more at risk here? Anna or Valeria? In this high-stake game of cat and mouse. So, if you want to hear how this story turns out, as I write it in between my caregiving duties and being a full-time student at SNHU, follow along. I am Mariah. I'm signing off. Subscribe and like.